Hey folks, this is Matt once again, and this probably won't be a long review, but I wanted to do this review because a long time ago I did a lot of reviews on these Bigfoot films, and I reviewed two of them that had Lance Henriksen in it. One that I liked called Abominable, which Lance Henriksen had a little part in it, but I like Abominable. Another one called Sasquatch Bound, which wasn't really a fan of, but Lance Henriksen was good, I thought, but the film not so much. And my friend Mike OCP sent me this, so why not at least finish the trifecta of Lance Henriksen Bigfoot movies? Sasquatch, which get a load of this bullshit. Based on a true story. Wow. Who paid him off for that bullshit? Seriously. This won't take long because there's not much to this movie. It's a waste of videotape. Based on actual accounts, yeah. The actual account of someone getting paid and possibly laid. There's not much to this film. It starts out with this plane that crashes, and this girl tries to shoot with the flare, and the Sasquatch visions kind of like their take on the Predator vision. Not quite thermal, but it's more seen in bright white lights and maybe a little bit of blue. And by the way, Sasquatch doesn't really look like that. And you find out that that girl who gets killed is the daughter of Lance Henriksen, who is with this company called Biocomp Industries. He's the president, and he goes into the woods, the Pacific Northwest, it says here, with a bunch of guys. You have one who wrote books, and you find out he's really a hack, an asshole. You have one guy who you find out he's really the best guy to be a tracker. You have this blonde bitch who gets naked in one scene and is a bitch. One girl who's useless, and one guy who is into cryptozoology and all this shit about Bigfoot because we need someone to mention Bigfoot. And this movie, there is nothing to this movie. This might as well be this. That's what it is. Fucking thin air. Man, fucking thin air. Okay. Fucking thin air, Because you know what? That movie has nothing to it. That movie has nothing to it. Okay? It's, ooh, a raccoon took this guy's candy bar, and they go in the woods, they go in the woods, they go to the woods. They hear something around them, and you have this weird scene where the camera, goes around in circles, and the editing is terrible in this film. Because there'll be a scene where Lance Henriksen and this guy is talking. Then all of a sudden it cuts to... No, actually, this other scene works better in this example. It's nighttime. All of a sudden it cuts to daytime with Lance Henriksen and the asshole, like the loser, I'll call him the loser guy, shooting a flare. All of a sudden it cuts to nighttime again. And then a couple scenes later, and then you see what would have been that scene, and then they're walking away. And they do this more than once. Like, there's a scene where the tractor guy and Lance Henriksen are talking to each other in this plane, because at this time the loser shot, you find out he's not a real tracker. He shot blindly, would have killed this guy. And they're talking about a little bit of this guy, a little bit of other stuff. And then Lance Henriksen goes, another scene, hey, you're fired, you gotta get out. Then goes another scene. Then it goes back to the scene with Lance Henriksen talking to this guy, the tractor guy. And I'm like, there's certain moments where they use weird, like, slow motion techniques, and, like, okay, like I said, they hear a noise around them, and then there's a scene where, I think it's the blonde girl, she's in her tent, taking her clothes off, but this isn't the scene she gets naked, and the camera does this weird thing where it just goes upside down for some reason, as she's taking her clothes off, and not to see her titties, but the outer layers of her clothes, and for some reason the camera just goes upside down. Then it settles, and then that scene ends, and I'm like, did a fucking monkey make this film and edit the shit? Did he edit it with his dick? Did his balls make the film go Hey, it's there. Why might as well? And this guy still got jobs. I'm sorry, it's shitty. Because then it goes to a woman. That woman gets dragged. They get her and save her. And she has a little bit of scratches on her ankle. Then all of a sudden it cuts to they've shot or they're looking at a bear. And I guess they shot the bear. That's what I mean by cutting. It's from there. And there'll be scenes where, like, Lance Henriksen's talking to someone. And then it cuts. All of a sudden, Lance Henriksen's over here. Like, sorry, you can't have Lance Henriksen walk across scene from here to here. It's here. He's talking to someone. There it cuts to he's here. And I'm like, what the fuck is up with this shitty editing? Choppy editing. Like I said, one shot they're shooting a flare in daytime, then it's back to night, and then that blonde bitch. There's a scene where I saw these hot springs back there. Can someone accompany me? It's like, you know what? We need titties in this movie. So even though it makes no goddamn sense, and there's on a search party for this wreckage, girl, yeah, I'm gonna get naked with my titties, and I go in this hot springs, and I try to come on to Lance Henriksen. Lance ain't buying it, and Lance Henriksen, I did not mind his performance in Sasquatch Mountain. That was like one of the only things I could deal with in that movie. This though, I'm not giving him the free pass in this movie. He's bored. He is bored, bored, bored. This is purely a paycheck movie for Lance Henriksen. Purely a paycheck. He doesn't want to be there. He's bored out of his mind. He doesn't really do a good job. And I like Lance Henriksen a lot as an actor. He doesn't do a good job. He's literally there for a paycheck. He's like waiting for the phone call to go, bleep. The check cleared. Okay, bleep. That's all it is. And then there's moments where they'll be talking, and all of a sudden it fades to black. And then they keep talking, then it fades to black. And then there's the people again, they're talking, and then it fades to black, and it got really fucking annoying. And by the way, this is all this happens. They're in the fucking woods. They're in the woods. Finally, they find the crash site. They find this metal thing, and it deals with the biocomp industry's research, something to do with DNA, that you get a little strand of DNA, if you know anything about them, their genetics, their family heritage, everything about them. And then they're in a campfire. They're thinking, oh, well, this wreckage was moved from here to there. How did that happen? Oh, maybe it's this thing. I thought I saw something. Maybe it's Bigfoot. And that's when I said the loser, the writer guy, who's really a phony loser, shoots, ready to shoot this guy, the tracker. And this is what I'm talking about. It cuts to Lance Henriksen talking with the loser. Then it cuts to the tracker guy showing Lance Henriksen the blood. That, he must have shot something. Then it cuts to Lance Henriksen continuing to talk with the loser. I'm like, what the fuck is this editing? It's like, okay, the scene is this long. Cut it in half. Put this scene in there with the tractor showing Lance hit the blood. And it's like, hey, this is too boring. Let's just put something in there to break it up. Doesn't make any goddamn sense to put it in there. Because Lance is talking to this guy. Hey, you could have killed him, this and that. Cut. Another guy showing Lance, hey, I saw blood here. Cut back to Lance. Now he's over. He's still talking to this guy. I'm like, is Lance Henriksen has twins? He teleported? No. The shitty, what the fuck editing? And by the way, this film is boring. That's the biggest sin. The editing, it's boring. Boring in editing. So the loser and the tractor have a tiny fight. Lance Henriksen sees his daughter's footage. Get the idea that she's dead. Then finally someone gets killed where the loser, the writer guy, gets dragged up by Sasquatch. And there's no gore in this film. You don't see blood. You don't see guts. You don't see gore. You don't see anything. I don't even know what this is rated, but Okay, it's rated R, but it's only probably that scene for the titties, and you not even much to see. See a little ass of the blonde chick, but that's it. Gore, nothing. Guy gets dragged away. The tractor finds this little cave with some bodies and finds the loser guy dead. Lance finds out that his daughter is dead. Uh, but then the blonde bitch takes the metal case with the DNA shit with her, and Sasquatch vision shows that she gets killed, but you don't see any violence or anything. They just find her body later. And then Lance Heron's like, you guys go. That thing killed my daughter. I'm taking this metal case with me. And then you have this long, extended, drawn out, boring foot chase with Lance with his gun, not hitting shit, being chased by Bigfoot. Bigfoot kinda attacks him, but then knocks him out, drags him to the spot, and you see a grave of another Sasquatch. And then we heard before that, oh, when the plane crashed, there was some blood. So it might have hit a family member of the Sasquatch, so he killed these people for revenge. And I'm like, so it's just like Sasquatch Mountain where you can't even, the Bigfoot can't even be an actual bad guy. It's gotta be something we feel sorry for. At least Abominable, it is the bad guy. No, we gotta feel sorry for it. So now they're both sort of on equal terms where the daughter's plan inadvertently killed its family. This creature killed. But here's the difference. One was an accident, one was intentional. The daughter was not flying the fucking plane. So I would have shot the fucking Bigfoot in the face. But no, Lance Henriksen drops the gun. But I'm like, yeah, the plane crashed. They didn't do it on purpose. That's like, say you're in a car and a bus is driving and the brakes fail. The brakes fail, the driver can't do anything, hits your car, kills your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister somewhere. So I decide to go out and kill everyone on that fucking bus. Would that make me right? No, it made me an asshole. And the movie went in with me being shot in the face. And I'm like, Lance, shoot this fucker in the face. But no, he drops a gun, then looks over, Sasquatch disappears, Lance Henriksen looks around, fade to black, then some text saying they got out of there, and the one guy was the crypto guy, said it was Bigfoot. The other guys, including Lance, denied it. And it ends like anticlimactic, like, wow, that's the end, and shitty movie. So yeah, Sasquatch is, I don't know what I was expecting. I shouldn't expect anything, but it is shitty. It's boring. It has what the fuck editing. The other casts are bland, one-dimensional, cliche characters that you've seen done 100 times. A guy who thinks he's hot shit, but he's not. The acting is bland. It's tedious. The film's pacing is incredibly slow. It's most of it's them in the woods. Even Blair Witch Project did that shit better, with better acting and suspense. You saw bits of the creature, and I've seen worse. I've seen better, but I've seen worse. Sasquatch just had nothing going for it. Had no. And I know there's another title. I believe it's called The Untold. I think on IMDb it's actually called The Untold. But and this director got more work. Like he did a film called what, Ripper 2 or something, and this guy got more work, more jobs after this shit. I'm sorry, this is just half-assed beyond. This film, this is a shitty film. So I don't know what more I can say. It's a shitty film. Fuck this movie. Fuck it up its ass. Fucking suck on a Bigfoot dick movie. Please, sack on a Sasquatch dick. Okay. Lance Henriksen please fire your agent and get some better movie roles. Okay? I know this is a long time ago you did that movie, but get some better movie roles, dude. You're a good actor. Get some better movie roles. You're on TV on Millennium. You did Aliens. You did The Terminator. Did Pumpkinhead. Hell a lot better than this. Stop doing... stop this shit. The paycheck shit. You're a good actor. Someone get this guy and cast him some damn good movies. Fuck. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Later.